boy flies. Surprise, 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 they're gonna pay attention. They're gonna say, set that man free. Oh, there'll be a rumbling and a rolling.
Hey, honey, you're late.
I know.
I was a little worried. Where were you?
I had a terrible time getting to the parade.
Parade?
Don't you remember? It's Memorial Day again.
My favorite holiday.
Just think, a whole year.
Seems like 50.
I know. Hey, I brought you the official state of Georgia Legislative Law Review Journals, 1907, 1908.
Good, thank you.
I couldn't cook this morning.
Something the matter with the stove?
No. I was busy.
Doing what?
I had an appointment with that Mr. Craig.
You were talking to a reporter?
Yes.
I thought we decided you wouldn't do that.
You decided it, Leo. I didn't. And anyways, turns out that Mr. Craig has a very sympathetic ear.
Oh God, what did you say?
Well, he asked me how you are, and I said fine. And in fact, very helpful, because you're busy writing up a documented statement that proves all the evidence given against you at that trial was false.
You shouldn't have told him that. Now everyone will know.
Were you planning to keep it a secret, Leo?
I was planning on releasing it when I finished writing it. Don't talk to any more reporters.
I can help you, Leo. All those appeals you and the lawyers have filed, they have been denied. They are gonna hang you in 6 weeks unless we do everything that's in our powers to do.
I know you mean well, honey. I really do, and I appreciate
Oh,
it.
but keep my stupid mouth shut. Of course, Leo. You're right. Like you always are. Do it alone, Leo. Do it all by yourself. You're the only one who matters after all. Do it alone, Leo. Why should it bother me? I'm just good for standing in shadows and staring at the walls, Leo. Fight them strong and proud. Parade your voices loud enough to make it through that door. But what on earth have I been worried for? Soon I won't be worried anymore.
Why are you doing this?
No, do it alone, Leo. Now there's the right idea. Make me feel as useless as you always have. Do it alone, Leo. What could a woman do? After all, so many people love you. They're dancing in the streets, Leo. Only you know how to change the future now. No one knows the pain you're going through. No one else is suffering but you. I could be a quiet little girl and cook you a little meal and swallow all I feel and bow
support your policies 100%.
I appreciate that, sir.
And I hope you've read my piece, extolling your virtue. And Hugh Dorsey was not fooled by that slippery Jew's oily demeanor. He took one look at Leo Frank's bulging satire eyes, pursing sensual lips, and nailed him for the perverse sodomite he is.
Well, that's mighty interesting.
And next week I'm writing one entitled Jesus, not a Jew. I'll mail it to you.
Please do. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, because I need
Ma'am,
to
I don't think you understand.
understand.
Why, you're the savior of the Southland. We're gonna make you the next governor of Georgia.
Mr. Watson, Georgia already has a governor.
Think that pretty music, this song sure makes you smile. Shame you don't visit with one. Take breath is pretty music, just listen for a while. If your feet won't follow your commands, just put yourself in God's slates and Now, my, that's why something like you say. Look out, too high, my dress, spider fly away. I like that trouble, just keep it all control. Good Lord, I can't know, just dance with you, that pretty music.
Lovely party, Miss Sally.
So glad you're doing it.
Looks like you're a regular dancing fool, doesn't it? That's not the term I give. My apologies, ma'am.
See you trying not to know buddy Tom Watson, do we?
He's, not my friend. You're the one who invited him here, Jack.
A lot of mail coming in about this rape case. People aren't so happy.
I get it, too. Jews letting off steam.
Not just Jews, aldermen, mayors, governor of Oregon, governor of Illinois, governor of Tennessee, Edison, Henry Ford.
Yankees, Jewish money is back of all of them.
The doubt of Jewish money's back in Henry Ford.
May I have a dance? No, ma'am.
That's it, that's right, I found you. Will make you sweet. That's it, that's right, I found you. On your girlfriend's side.
Your sense of yours is free. What more could it happen to me? My dear, you can't agree when you dance with me on the world of free. Somebody could let the music Slow.
Do we know each other, ma'am?
No.
How do you do? My name's Jackson.
My name is Lucille Frank.
Nice to meet you, Miss Frank. Could it be Miss? Possibly. Far too young to be married.
It is Mrs. Frank. Mrs. Leo Frank?
Well, Miss Frank, you'll have to excuse me. Miss
I have to
Sally
talk
and
to you.
I understand this almost be extremely difficult for you.
Thank you.
I do wish it lied within my power to do something for you.
It does.
Beg your pardon.
It does lie within your power. You're the governor.
My, listen to that. How can you plan on letting such a perfectly good one step fall by the
I
wayside?
didn't come here to dance, sir.
I know, but the music is
No! No more dancing. You have to reopen the case.
Excuse me, Miss Frank. Hey, Roy. Helen, how's that new hospital wing change coming?
It's all good, thanks to you.
Is everybody in Valdosta says hi?
I'm mighty glad to do that because
You're a
Valdosta-
smart man. You were trained as a lawyer.
Excuse me, Miss Frank. Valdosta is like a second home to
Don't
me.
you have at least one small question about the way my husband's trial was conducted?
Your husband was tried and found guilty by a jury of his peers, ma'am. And that's good enough for me.
Well, then you are either a fool or a coward. Well, it sure as shit ain't me, Hewitt.
Could be just a slow day for Tribble.
Jack Slaton's been calling. Got a bug up his ass about Leo Frank.
That's why you called me out here.
If he opens all this up again,
Who's gonna stop him?
sun on your back, neck turning pink, world moving slow so you know what to think. Nothing but lines and a bait hook to travel the water.
Maybe I should pay Jack a visit.
Change isn't bad, but change should go slow. One change above can shift 10 things below. Know when to stop, or you'll find yourself chopping down old trees that still grow. Old ways we all know, the old rules, the old days, the glory. These old eyes can still see, these old hands remind me, the old life, the old times, the glory. You know what the boys down at the Capital City Club been talking about?
Afraid the Capital City Club's a little out of my league, Judge.
They've been talking about who to back in the race for governor.
I see.
Just talk so far. How this Frank business plays itself out.
And if Jack Slaton runs true to form,
If you step into a nest of hornets, someone's gonna get stung. Better to let nature take its course. If you're standing on the top, a ladder hanging on the top rung, you won't ever feel the river's force. But the people down below sense the turning of the tide. They want someone in command who's uniquely qualified to defend them, protect them, restore their respect and their pride.
counter the slack, temper the speed.
Follow the currents and watch where they lead.
Catch what we're missing and learn how to listen to old souls that still cry. Old
thank you.
You know who is? Can't say I do.
And you don't know what is.
No.
Oh, my sweet Lucille, how did you ever manage it? You don't know what any of this means. It means cancel all your parties. Forget your big parade. It means the crowd will not be cheering, so despite what you've been hearing, you can lay down your spade. That means my mother can't stop crying. My rabbi's eulogy can wait. It means that Dorsey can't stop beaming, and my cousin can't stop dreaming of his portion of my estate. And no, this isn't over. No, the date's not set. No, I won't wake up tomorrow drowning in my sweat. It means I've got the greatest partner any man can get. It means I'll never, ever underestimate that woman, 'cause this is not over yet. Tell my uncle not to worry, tell the reaper not to hurry, make the hangman stop his drumming, 'cause I'm coming into town to win the day. Somehow I have it with my steaming, screwing's up beyond redeeming, and we're finally on our way. And no, this isn't over, hell, it's just begun. Hail the resurrection of the Southie's favorite son. It means I made a vow for better, and two is better than one. It means the journey ahead might get shorter. I might reach the end of my road, but suddenly loud as mortar, there is hope. Finally
This isn't over. We are finally on our way. I will speak for you.
the things I see in you. It means a man who isn't guilty doesn't have to walk the plank. It means the gallows still are fake, and we've got my wife to thank. It means you shouldn't underestimate Lucille and Leo Frank, 'cause this is not over yet.
You see,
Yes, I see.
see how I did what I
Yes,
promised. It's just like I said to you.
Listen now, listen, Lucille.
Yes, I'm listening.
Tell him to talk to those
Those
factory
factory girls, make sure he gets the truth.
I'll turn my head. We got no words to say. His eyes get big, my face gets red, and I want to run away. I feel his breath on my name. I turn my head.
Just a moment. Let me get this straight. You're saying Mr. Frank made you feel uncomfortable.
So, all the time.
All the time? What does that mean?
When, for instance?
Well, I'll tell you. One morning back before Christmas, me and Mary was in the ladies' changing room, and he came right on in.
Without knocking.
Yes, sir.
There's no door to that ladies' room. Just a curtain. Go see for yourself.
All right, Iola.
Second. No, it's true, I swear. Lonnie man is sweet on Monty.
Is somebody in there?
Yes, sir. Me and Iola.
The break was over 10 minutes ago.
Iola took sick.
She looks all right to me.
Feel a little better now.
Just get back to work. Mr. Montauk does not pay you to dawdle away the day.
Did he ever touch you?
Not exactly.
Then he didn't ever touch you.
Did he touch any of you?
Did he ever touch any of you? The truth. I see. Now you all testified that Mr. Frank asked you to come up to his office. Who did this happen to?
Well, Hattie Hoover said that Corinthia Wilson told her that,
And this Corinthia Wilson.
Why didn't she testify?
She wouldn't.
Why not?
She said it never happened.
And Miss Dorsey said it didn't matter anyway, as long as we all said
As long as you said what?
Same thing. The truth.
But I see. The truth is that Mr. Frank never asked any of you to come up to his office. Miss Dorsey coached you on what to say. I see. You need any more from these young ladies, Miss Frank?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Leo, it's just like you said. Leo, I still can't believe.
Yes, I'm always a
Leo, we're doing it, but I am hurrying. I wasn't for yesterday.
All those
Minnie
lies.
told
Make
all
sure
of Leo, I still can't believe it.
hurry.
I know, make sure she tells the truth.
I done told the truth. Mr. Frankie said we'd get shoes, so I go yonder in the bedroom and I see a pillow and sheets on the floor, just like I said in the courthouse.
That's not all you said, Minnie.
I can't say none but the cuts on his truth.
No, you said I told you Mr. Frank made me sleep on the floor.
Tell us what happened, Minnie. Promise you won't get in any more trouble.
The men take me down to the jailhouse and then Miss Dorsey keeps asking me over and over. She writes something down and she tells me to sign it. And what else was I supposed to do, Miss Lucille?
Thank you, Minnie.
I'm sorry I done it, but what else was I supposed to do?
No, this isn't over.
This isn't
No, I love
It's
you.
exactly what I
No, there's still there are things that you and I can do.
I can speak for you,
Look what you can do. I was such a stupid fool to think I'd do it all without you, but this is not over.
Sure you have enough proof.
Miss Frank, I can't do this. It's important this one. Simply because you want me to.
Well, I'm going with you.
No, you're not.
I insist.
There's no place to take me. Not even you. Don't try not to act like a fool or a coward.
Oh,
Hear thunder rolling. It's behind that wall. I'm gonna roll like thunder. I'm gonna kiss the morning. Feel the sun burn. I'm gonna rise like sunshine when I see her turn. I'm gonna rise like sunshine. I'm gonna sit down on her.
Hey, Jim, you got this.
Female?
No. Hello, Jim.
You who I think you are?
Guess so.
Well, all right then.
Couple of questions for you.
You want some water? Bring my girls not some water!
No, thank you.
We think you're talking about that mess with Mr. Frank?
Yes.
already given a gift as an accessory. What more do y'all want?
Little Lego time.
Yeah. Well, I got a little something to check. I made a little mistake on the witness stand.
That's so.
I said that I found that little white girl's body with her head facing Alabama Street and her feet facing Honey Street. That was wrong. It's the other way around.
And that was in the workroom on the second floor.
Everything else is just as I said it at the courthouse.
Well, something doesn't add up to me.
That's,
Well, when they found the body in the basement, the coroner's report says there was sawdust in the mouth and lungs.
yeah.
Got any idea what that means?
Yeah.
She was alive when they found her in the basement, because there's indeed sawdust in the workroom on the second floor. Meaning she was alive when you carried her down to the basement.
Well, then she must have come back to life because she was as dead as last Christmas Eve when Mr. Frank showed you the body.
The coroner's report raised a couple questions about the story, wouldn't you say?
The coroner. He the one that's blind.
About right?
There's a lot of lint on the second floor. Maybe it wasn't sawdust in that little girl's mouth at all. Maybe it was lint. How would you know the difference? I mean, sawdust and lint feel just about the same to a blind man.
He's got 45 years of experience.
That's so. You can prove that in court, I know. You ever been on a chain gang, governor? You ever break those rocks on a chain gang?
Not
Get yourself in, governor. You wanna have a good time.
Take him away.
Now, Mr. Frankie had a good time. Man knows how to have a good time, yeah. Yeah. When I see my turn, she's gonna cool my fever. I'm gonna take that woman. I'm gonna ride like lightning. I'm gonna roll like down. And feel the rain fall.
Ready to go?
I'll ever be.
Let's go.
Turns out you married a jackass, Miss Sally.
Is that supposed to be news to me?
All those fine plans we had, Senator and Miss Slaton, maybe President and Miss Sally. Think I've ruined all those for us?
I tell you what, a whole lot rather be the wife to a fine ex-governor than First Lady to a coward.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
You're just as much of a jackass as I am.
We really better go.
I have an announcement to make. Leo Frank is no longer a prisoner at Fulton Tower. As of 5 o'clock this morning, he was removed to another prison location, which will not be disclosed at this time.
Will you walk with your head held high?
2,000 years ago, another governor washed his hands and turned a Jew over to a mob. Ever since that day, that governor's name has been a curse.
Oh, move aside when they're passing you by.
to imprisonment for life.
And where you stand when the flood comes.
All I'm preaching now is that the people of Georgia, without judgment, give calm and careful consideration to the statement that I prepared.
Will you ride on the side of God, or will you hide for all? Will you fight for the soul of the land? Well, where will you stand when the flood comes? Where will you stand when the flood comes?
Of murder.
Can I comment, Mrs. Dorsey?
I was not a part of the governor's decision, Mr. Watson. I'm as surprised as you are.
Will you beg the Jews reward to walk with us and say on the Lord? Put your soul in the devil's hand. Oh, where will you stand when the flood comes? Where will you stand?
This was my only option.
Where will you stand?
A plain case of duty as I saw it.
Where will you stand?
With you, Mr. Watson. I'll be proud to stand with you.
God bless the next governor in Georgia!
Yes, I see through the fog and dust, so let the mob do all they must. Slaton jumps at the Jews' command. And
Where will you stand when the flood comes? Where will you stand? Where will you stand? See the stain of the sea. Traitors won't belong at someone's gonna pay when the flood comes. Still her name and her soul are defined. Thank God you can't do the things they say. But someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay. Georgia home, strong and sure, fight like hell, like a go. Teach the traitors to run away. Georgia home, strong and sure, fight like hell, fight like hell. Teach the traitors to run away. Someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay. Someone's gonna pay when the flood comes. Lucille, hey.
Hey. Hey, Miss Peavy. I know I'm a little early, but it seems silly to sit down there at the train station and twiddle my thumbs.
Oh, it's all right, I reckon. Don't you think, Leo?
I reckon. That a new outfit?
Yes?
It's very becoming.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Well, this sure is a new one on me. Won't allowed nothing like it since I got on this prison farm. That's 24 years.
You don't say.
Wish my husband would do all this for me.
Your husband gets to eat with you every day. This will be the first meal Leo and I have shared in over 2 years.
You're a wonder, Lucille.
Am I?
You know you are.
What's that?
Nothing.
That's not nothing.
It's fine.
Is that why they wouldn't let me visit the last 2 weeks?
Had him in the infirmary.
What happened?
I had a little accident.
Crazy fool Billy Creek met him in the shower room with a razor.
Oh, no.
Yes, ma'am. Teeny bit deeper, nurse said, and we'd have lost him for sure.
My God, Leo!
I'm fine. It's almost completely healed. So, how'd you get the warden to let us do all this?
I got his daughter a job in Atlanta, clerking at Jacob's drugstore.
Did you bribe her too?
Not yet. Oh my, Mr. Peavy.
Yes,
Could you do me a favor? My neighbor lady insisted on sticking this in with the lunch basket, and neither Mr. Frank nor I care for it. Now, could you think of anyone who might have use of it?
I suppose I might could.
Well, thank you so much.
Glad to be of help, ma'am.
What is all this?
Well, just a little picnic out in the country.
The country.
Of course. Isn't it the softest patch of grass you ever saw? Oh, and see those flowers all over the meadow? I wonder what they are.
I think they're called black-eyed Susans.
Black-eyed Susans, of course.
This is our wedding china.
Naturally. This is a momentous occasion.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You know, I've never seen you with a suntan.
Well, I'm a farm boy now. Probably the only Jewish farm boy in the South.
Well, it's very becoming.
Thank you.
You can plant the vegetable garden when you come home.
Okay.
You are coming home, Leo. It's only a matter of time now.
Well,
No! It's going to happen. As soon as all the fuss dies down, you'll be pardoned completely. I'm sure of it, Leo.
I will never understand what I did to deserve you, or how to be the man that I'm supposed to be. I will never understand if I live 1,000 lifetimes why you did the things you did for me. Just look at you. How could I not be in love with you? What kind of fool would have taken you for granted for so